this in-between time, this body love, this wilderness, have you ever, rushed across the street? You're like, I just have to get to the other side. It's so important to get to the other side, and the last thing you would do is go into the middle of the street and just sit down and be like, I'm in the in-betweens right now. I know the beginning. I believe there's another destination over there, but that's not where I'm at right now. Bamidbar. Bamidbar is like all the ways that keep you are unwittingly being shed. And we are in the wilderness where self and collective transformation is happening. That's just where we're at in the calendar, y'all. That's what's happening right now. Incredible stories unfold here. Incredible stories. The uprising of Korach, the daughters of Zelophehad, the anguished tale of the 12 spies. A whole version of ourselves has to be let go, shed, released in order to become who we are becoming. And we may not know what comes next, but now is the time to listen, to sense beyond borders, to listen, to sense beyond fears, to sense beyond productivity, to actually make sense. I believe that's a translation of Na'aseh v'nishma, what's about to happen when we're on the mountaintop and we hear everything. We say Na'aseh v'nishma. I think it means to make sense. Now is the time to make sense of the messages that are coming. And while we are here, and we don't rush it, not to rush. How many years are we in the desert? 40. This is a generous, spacious time. Time that moves long, but sometimes can move like this. Recognize what needs to be let go in order to move through. Because that's what that means. What that means is something needs to be let go in order to move through. And to move through into what can be. Bamidbar is a way of bringing your wandering, my wandering soul. I want us to say yes to this invitation into transformation, holding the collective shared stories of our peoples, past, present, and yet, each one of us tonight, each one of us, and online, each one of us got here individually. And I am kind of curious. What did it take to get here tonight? Into the Bamidbar. I'm serious, what did it take? 6 hours. Shira's that drove a long drive to arrive here in song number 3. She wouldn't have missed it. But you didn't turn around. Just kept going. What did it take to get here? What did it take to get here into the Bamidbar? For you, tonight, what did it take to get here? Public transportation. That's nothing to sneeze at. It's one of the best things that we got in the world is the collective care of helping to get places. What else? Patience. It took commitment to get here. It took my own 2 legs, thank you very much. A lot of mistakes. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. A lot of energy. Can you quote Rabbi Nachman? What I'm hearing, so I can say this to all of in our Zoom sanctuary made of light beams. Reb Nachman taught us that Exodus, this transition, is available to any one of us at any time. Got it.
Our folks on Zoom have said it took focus. To get here. It took courage to get here.
It took courage. Yeah, I know. For those of you here, you had to leave your house, and I know that's not a small thing. I know.
Looking at you, Sam and Mallory.
Yeah. Sense memory that it took me to know the memory of my tired body. Oh God, Dina, sorry. The memory of my tired body, of being here. It's so joyous that I will wake up. I feel you. You remember last month? Anybody was here last month? Okay, so if you were here last month, right in the middle here, this altar was a big chalice of water, living waters. Remember that? It was Miriam's well right here. It was amazing, and we poured our prayers into it, and we drew from the waters of Miriam's well. Water is life. And throughout the book of Bamidbar, amazingly, because these stories are truly awesome, Miriam, when she traveled with us, traveling with her was the well. And throughout liminal, transformational times, we were nourished with these living waters. And then, later in the book, about 20 chapters in, our goddess mother, the prophetess Miriam, dies in this book. And it's moments later that the well dries up and the people are without water. But it came to be known in later story times, the Midrash tells us, by piecing together a few excellent detective notes here, that the well wasn't gone. In the shape of a big rock, this is so cool. I brought some rocks here, some of the biggest ones I have at home, just to give us some reminder of what that feels like. A big rock. Actually, they say it was shaped like a sieve. Any cooks here? The shape of a sieve? A rock, the shape of a sieve? I don't know. Or a beehive, the shape of a beehive, they say, rolled with us in the desert after this water dried up. It rolled with us, and wherever we stopped, the stone burrowed itself into the ground, like dug itself deep into the ground, and then all of the voices of the community, the leaders, that's us, stood around it and looked down and sang, "Arise." That's what happened. They stood around and they said, "Arise, arise." And they sang to the well until the well sang back and the waters emerged like a pillar of water. But it took our voices to call, "Arise." And after the prophetess Miriam left this world, before she did that, she taught us how to do this. So here we are today, descendants of Miriam, descendants of wanderers, right around our well right now, following this rock. It's up to us now. This power is in our voices, just like they taught us. And we now call, "Arise." Just remember, the waters of the well were not just like regular water. This is water that kept people alive. This is the medicinal water, nourishing waters. So I want to ask you now, fellow travelers in the wilderness of today, for God's sake, today, what do we need to call up? What do you want to arise? What are the living waters? Call it out now, and we will sing to this until it rises. What do we need? What do you want to rise up? Coexistence. Arise. Healing. Arise. I promise this is not like a this is my make believe, but this is not pretend. So I really do want to invite all of those courageous enough to show up here tonight and on Zoom as well. You better get in on this. What else? What else do we need to call up? Courage. Arise.
Peace.
Compassion. What was that? Justice. Arise.
Love and kindness.
Loving kindness. Arise.
Vision.
Vision and clarity. Arise.
Optimism.
Optimism. Arise. Anti-divisionism. Anti-divisiveness. Arise.
Belief.
I heard love. Equality.
Equality. Arise.
Belief.
Belief. Arise.
Arise.
Strength.
Arise.
Arise.
Joy. Yes. Arise. 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 Call it out, everybody. Call it out. Come on, this is it. Come on.
Unity.
Rise. We rise. Humbly hearted. Rise. Won't be divided. Rise. Spirit to guide us. Rise. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. We rise. All of the children rise. Elders with wisdom rise. Ancestors around us rise. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. We rise. Up from the wreckage, rise. Tears of courage, rise. Fighting for love, rise. משבח אמותינו ואבותינו, יברך כל החולה וכל העשוק. This is a prayer for healing in all of our energy, rising energy. Call out the names for those you know who need healing of body, healing of spirit, healing of the heart. Trust that all of those names that you don't know will be spelled through the letters of these prayers. May the source of blessing present with our ancestors be present here with us and with those yet to come. May overflow of compassion restore in our family the sick, the suffering, the oppressed, with healing of the soul and healing of the body, a full and repaired life. Ease their pain and connect us all in community. May it be so, may it be so, may it be so for us and all humankind, and let us say, Amen.